Alright, so now you got your beat made, you got all your, your stuff in there, and now the next thing you want to do is how do I get the beat out of this machine into Logic or onto a CD or an MP3 player or whatever? How do I get the beat out of here? Okay, well, we make that real easy for you to do. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the beat that I'm trying to export, basically. Like this one's fine. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to click the export button right here on the main screen. I click the export button, and now I've got two options, either live on or live off. Live on is a real-time mix. So like say if I wanted to mute and solo tracks and play along with it or work the effects and capture it all, like almost like a DJ set, you could do it that way. Or you could just switch it to live off, which then just spits out a perfectly chopped 8-bar loop or 16-bar loop, however long your beat is. So those are the two options. So let's say I could solo track one and just spit out the drums, record play, and it'll spit out just that drum loop or just the bass line or just the claps or just the snares, whatever. So I'll show you real quick both ways. Let's say if I want to spit out that beat and have it be just the drum beat. I would just solo track one, hit record, play, and it's going to go through its little progression here, and it's going to basically give me a perfectly chopped loop. Boom. So, and it's going to name it A Tribal Buddha or whatever I want to call it. I could call that Tribal Buddha 1. Save that to my device or my SD card, either one. In this case, I'll save it to the device. So that's one. That's how to do a non-real-time export. Now I can set it to a real-time export. Now what is that? Just hit the back button, hit record and play, and it's going to start playing. I could even set up my mutes, to where, all the beats out at first or something like that. So let's do it like that. Okay. So now it's exporting. Anytime I want, I could bring in the kicks. Bring in the next part. Bring in the next part. Select my track. I can even fool with the pitch. Just like that. Mute out another part. Bring it all back. Hit stop. When I'm done, maybe call that Tribal Buddha 2. I could save it to the device or an SD card or whatever, or a flash key. I could save it to a flash key by clicking more if I have a flash key in and selecting USB. Boom. So there's a couple things then I could do. I could then take that SD card, put it in my computer, load it into iTunes, whatever, pull it into Logic, Pro Tools, etc. I could also, burn it to a CD or something like that. But there's some cool things that you can do to it in Thang as well. So then I'm just going to go to the kit mode, and then I'm going to find that those two exports that I just made. So all I have to do is go look for export. Everything that I export shows up under the export file. And you see I've got Tribal Buddha 1 and Tribal Buddha 2. So let's load Tribal Buddha 1. Now let's set that to gate so it only plays as long as I held down the key. And then go to 2, pad 2, and then back to export. Tribal Buddha 2. Click load. Set that to gate as well. Can pull up my volumes here. See, and now I've got it assigned to a pad. Just like that. I can go into my waveforms. I can edit the start and end points. just like that. I could even auto chop it. You know what I'm saying? So that's export on Thang. Real simple, easy to work. You can just spit out your tracks one at a time, or do like a live DJ mix. Put it to an SD card or flash key and load it in anything, burn it onto a disc. Just like that.